Thursday 25th of May 2017, 3 minutes to 11 a.m. This is my latest video blog. Today I wanted to talk about a couple of blockchains and just two cryptocurrencies that are going pretty much head to head on the market. They're sitting very close to each other in regards to market cap as well and price, and also wanted to just quickly touch on Bitcoin. Bitcoin has crossed 2,400 and I think it's just under 2,500 US, which is it's mind-blowing how fast this is traveling. And I think if you have a look at the research behind, so maybe even Webbot and some of the other predictions, you'll find that they're targeting 4,000 US before we see another major pullback. So it's a good time to get in, and that's trying to encourage all my friends to at least have a look at what's going on and do their research before it's too late. I think there are still some major windows of opportunity for some of these other cryptocurrencies, and some people who haven't made too much of a super duper gain as some of the early adopters still have an opportunity to make a really healthy gain in a very short period of time over the next 12 to 2 years. What are those cryptocurrencies going to be is the big question. I think there's a lot of money flowing into the market regardless, and we've seen that, and a lot of pump groups and a lot of money just going in and out at a fairly regular periods of time. But what we do see is the new market value for these coins keeps slowly creeping up. So regardless of what you've been in, there has been a very healthy gain. Now I'm going to be covering some different coins that are still considered, I suppose, minnows, and they've got some still got some really good opportunities available in regards to getting prices. But again, I'm not here to do investments. I think I just started doing these videos, one, to support my steemit.com profile, and if you're not following me there and you're not even on steemit.com, I recommend that you do. It's one of the best cryptocurrencies and platforms you can be a part of, so it's in my top 3 is Steem. But yeah, I supporting my blogs, and I really enjoyed doing these because I get an opportunity to explore some of these different cryptocurrencies, because I have to go to the page, I have to go and read into it, and I have to go and do some Google searches and find out more, and that expands my own horizon. So today I wanted to cover Siacoin and DiguSign. Now they're both in their core, or DiguSign is what I've got open, but that's a part of DigiByte, DGB. But what I wanted to cover is the fact that these two cryptocurrencies are covering information storage and cybersecurity, and I think that's a really massive part of the market. It may not be as exciting as some of these other core cryptocurrencies. I mean, a lot of people are going into Bitcoin just because it's Bitcoin, and Ethereum's got that bit of excitement about it, and Dash was the same, and there's some other ones that have just shot up over 300, 200 US dollars this week very quickly, and I think some big money's gone in there and taken up as much of a big chunk of market share as they can. I mean, some of the big boys are taking up quite a lot of the market share because the market's still small, so when they pump in big injections, they are taking a nice percentage of holding. So but getting back to Siacoin and DiguSign, I am not invested in Siacoin yet. Today may be the day, because I have been onto the website, and I do like what they're putting forward. However, does it outweigh DiguSign? I don't think so. I think these are going to be the Sony and Sanyo of information storage, and I think there are a couple of other coins which I'd have to go and research, and feel free to put those links or the names down in the comments on my YouTube or in steemit.com, and I'll definitely have a look and do some comparisons. But in regards to Siacoin, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press this little video. It only goes for a minute, and it just gives you a bit of insight.
We all have lots of valuable files we want to store in the cloud for safekeeping. Family photos, music, work documents, or developers' application data. Today, in cloud storage, a single company controls your data. And in recent years, the trend has increasingly been for companies to abuse the privacy rights of users in pursuit of higher profits. That's why we created Sia, a collaborative cloud for data storage. Sia is a peer-to-peer network formed of many hosts located around the world. Removing the centralized server reduces storage costs and improves access speed and reliability. Your encrypted files are spread across multiple nodes. No single host holds any significant piece. It's a decentralized, distributed storage network that's tracked by smart contracts. Data is encrypted using keys which only the uploader holds. Sia blows traditional storage out of the cloud, putting you back in control. Discover the new standard in data storage at www.sia.tech.
So yeah, pretty simple concept really. So just secure document storage, and I think if you look at DiguSign as well, they're doing it as well. I'll come down here, they've got some case studies, and they talk about legal, trade. I mean, these are key sectors. Financial services, insurance, real estate, healthcare in particular, and especially if it's secure, and then they feel that they're being able to maintain the integrity of their clients. I think that this type of technology will be highly sought after, and if you think about major corporate companies and information, I think it's a multi-million and probably a multi-billion-dollar industry. As boring as it sounds, it's like putting letters in paper into a filing cabinet. No one really loves doing that as a job, but at the end of the day, it's an essential part of this information world that we live in, and I think that DiguSign, along with DigiByte and what they're doing, excites me. I'm really hoping that it goes to $1, from an investment point of view, and from a interest point of view, I hope they do well. Getting back to Siacoin, there's no doubt that they do talk a lot about just the basic services. They do some calculations and some comparisons. It only costs about $10 a month storage when you compare it to, say, Google Cloud and Amazon and Microsoft. The only thing is Microsoft and Google going to sit down and allow these companies to come in and just take over information storage? I can't see that happening. I mean, these other old school companies are going to have to stand up, and you can even make that comparison with, say, Facebook, and I was looking at Redcoin, comparing Facebook and Steemit.com. Is Zuckerberg going to sit back and watch the blockchain and Steemit.com take away market share? I mean, Steemit.com is far outweighs all the benefits that Facebook has, in my opinion, in regards to community and being able to generate income. So I'm asking all of my, and you don't get the trolls. That's what I find. You don't get this manipulated algorithm of information and distortion on our feeds that you do with Steam. Steam's totally 100% transparent. Any trolls on there just get shot down by the community, which is great, so they don't survive. But that's all I wanted to share with you today. Siacoin and DiguSign. Go and have a read up on the website and see what you think about them. I'd be interested to hear what you think. Not overly the most exciting blockchains in the world. I mean, DigiByte's pretty exciting because of the gaming side of it, but the other side of it is they're only about half a US cent. So even if you don't have a lot of money, you can pick up quite a few thousand of these, and lock them away, and you never know. In a couple of years' time, you might have a nice little holiday in there, and that's what I want for some of my friends who might not have as much money as someone else, and we're all in this together, and hopefully some people benefit from this. But again, this is not investment advice. I can't see these moving too quickly, not as fast as what you may see Bitcoin and Ethereum and some of these other ones that are going. But as I work down the list here, you can see I've got quite a few that I want to talk about: BitBay, Bitbean, Game Credit, Stellar Lumens. I love my BitShares, of course. I've got Stratus and Dash on here, and I am watching these guys every day. Verge and Redcoin are my two speckies at the moment. They've been moving really well and made a pretty good return. Go and have a look at what they're doing. Redcoin in particular, if they can pull off what they say they're going to do, I think you'll find that'll be a major winner in future. Dogecoin made an announcement today about a new affiliation. I'm not sure if that's 100% confirmed. If it does come through, I might do a little video on that. Ethereum Classic is definitely going to start chasing down its big brother Ethereum, and I reckon it'll go well over $100 at some stage. Not that long. I think it will go pretty quickly because the Ethereum network's really building quickly. Monero has had a big jump. PivX has just been smashed. I got out of that at $2. See you later. I pretty much lost interest in it. I haven't even been keeping my eye on it. It might bounce back, but I'd have to go and do some research whether or not to get my confidence back. And then you got some others going down the list, but a lot of these don't necessarily grab my attention too much at the moment. Human IQ, will probably do a little video on that too, but that's all I've got today. Siacoin and DiguSign. Let me know what you think. Thanks for listening, guys.